And how's everyone doing this evening on this Wednesday, December the 10th, 2025? And walk and tonight we're gonna finish up recapping our this year's Railfanning Day for Jeffrey the Train channels on YouTube. So everyone gets their notifications and watch this. The only stream live and real time. This is at 8:36 p.m. Eastern time in this United States. This is live right now. We're going to continue on. We're going to continuing coverage now of the 2025 rail fanning days for this year for Jeffrey the Train channels. For this year's rail fanning day right here on Jeffrey the Train channels on YouTube. This is part 2 of the recapping of your rail fanning days for this year. Yep, that's correct. I got a tray. I got a train video today. We'll have it here for tomorrow. I got an OC&T grain hopper train heading back to the freight yard today. We're just getting ready to get a few groceries for dinner for the day, and then I heard 2 trains. I heard and I heard some OC&Ts going by. I used to play Roblox. I'm gonna get the other phone out in a few minutes, but I want to use that one when I this one first, the second phone first, and then we'll pick up the other one. Also, as we're closing the live stream on Jeffrey's regular today or yesterday, I gotta thank Terry and Legend 813 for stopping by. By the way, of Jeffrey's regular channels live weather update yesterday. I just told after we're done with this live stream, I gotta go live on regular because we have an Operation Weather change we're gonna do here in just a few moments. I was supposed to do it before the train channel stream, but I just never got that far. I got my socks and shoes wet today because I was out in that wet snow to get groceries and all that. And before Terry and Jeremy comes on the chat, if they come on, I got a train. I got a train today. I got an OC&T grain. It was a grain hopper train heading back to the freight yard in Titusville, and then later, I never got to the OC&T grain train or light power train heading to the either to the tankers or the grain hopper one grain hopper service industry. I never got there today. So that is something we don't see. That's too bad. I got good thing I got to take these shoes off for the night. Hello, Terry. Welcome to the live stream. I got a train video. I got a train. I got a train today, Terry, at Franklin Street. I was going into Giant Eagle to get groceries, and I heard a train coming before I went there. I just barely got the Alco 75 in time. I don't think I ever had a close call on the OC and T's very often. No, I have on CSX, I have on Norfolk Southerns and all this, but not much, not many on the OC and T. I did had a close calls a few times on Western New York, but that was it too. That was why. We need to put that on the playlist. I'll do that later. All right, we're gonna finish up the recapping of this year's Railfanning Day here on the Train Channel. So far, as I said yesterday, I got about 20 to 30 OC and Ts. I did get one today on a short grain hopper train. Every I don't think I don't have all the trains with the Alco 75. I got some of the trains with the former Canadian National unit too, but we have not have any OC and Ts with the Alco trains with the Alco 85. It's been sitting at that WLs since 2020. Oh my goodness. 20 since 2024 or 20 no, I'm sorry, 2023, I beg your pardon. 2023 or something. Yeah. Hello Jeremy, welcome to the live stream. I As I said, I got a grain hopper. I got a short grain train on an OC&T today, just before I got into John Eagle and got groceries, since today's the EBT day. The last EBTs also for of 2025 as well. I just barely got the engine in time, almost. It was close. I've not had many close calls on the OC and Ts, but I have on CSX, Norfolk Southern, and one and couple times on Western New York, but that was it. Out of all the Western New Yorks, do you have any Venango counties? No, no Venango counties on Western New York. Just one or two camera versions and a live stream in Western New York. That was it. I was paused if but yeah, because I had to do one thing at Meadville, so instead because of it, and since it was up there, I we go ahead and rail fan the Western. I did rail fan at Western New York twice. Once I got lucky, what, and once I didn't. Once we didn't get lucky. Yep, yep. That was the second to the last rail fanning day with Owen that day. Was that right? Yeah. Second to the last rail fanning day with Owen. That's right. Because the last rail fanning of he is an Erie. Yeah. Out of the NS, we have BNS or UP or CS. I got CSX trail twice. I got a CSX trailing on a sand train in Erie on the line. It was only on the. It wasn't on the camera version. It was on the live stream only. And then I got a CSX trailing on a tanker train in Ohio. I did not get no Union Pacifics on NS, just on CSX though. Only CSX. But yes, I got BNSFs on NS. I got BNSFs on NS van trains and a couple times on and a few times on manifest, and that was it. The fortunate is I did not get an Amtrak this year on the Erie or Northeast rail finding days. I did not get an Amtrak train. That's the only thing I didn't get at the CSX tracks or the NS tracks. I didn't get between Erie and Central PA is the Amtrak. Yep, I got two UP trains on CSX. Three, I'm sorry, three. was a oil. One was a. It was trailing on a UPS train, and then it was Union Pacific Power on a oil tanker train, and I got 3 Union Pacifics trailing on a CSX manifest. And no, I got one in Newcastle. I got 2 CSX sand trains this year. One was in Beaver Falls, and one was in somewhere in central Pennsylvania. One had the Canadian Pacific Power, including the end train DPU, all right, in the end. And then the first one, that was the second time I got it, but the first time I got it was with the KC with the Kansas City Southern unit was leading. They did have a CSX unit, but it was trailed. But the Kansas City Southern unit was leading. I got about I got about 2 to 3 trains with the KCS units this year on CP as well. I got the first ever one on NS, and I think I got the first ever one on CSX slash Canadian Pacific. But I got all the Canadian Pacific trains was on the CSX intermodal except for the one in Beaver Falls. Because the one at Beaver Falls, I got a sand train at in Beaver Falls. I got about 10, 11 NS coal trains this year in Pennsylvania and in Ohio. Including, I did get one heritage. Actually, I did get one heritage unit this year on NS, and I did get one special unit on NS, and both times are in Ohio. I told Blaine Hook's friend Rick about it earlier this year on during that during that Blaine Hook's premiere earlier this year about that. windy out there tonight. Yes, it is windy. Of course, it's getting a lot windier, isn't it? The previous two times we had one there. Yeah. Out of all the CP, are they all in the CSX tracks? No, I got two on NS though. I got one on a intermodal, the 28B in New York, and one of the sand trains on Norfolk Southern. That was it. Oh well, yeah, that was it. Just one on that Norfolk Southern, and the other one was BNS. One was Norfolk Southern, and the other one was BNSF. I meant I get BNSFs on NS before. I got Norfolk Southern. That was it. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, that was it. Just one on Norfolk Southern, and the other one was BNS. One was Norfolk Southern, and the other one was No, they're both. I'm sorry, they're both on Norfolk Southern. There, one was on one with the NS. The first one I got was in New York, and then later I got it at and then I got one trailing on a sand train. I got that was part of one of the sand trains I got right here on the train channel. So I got CP on NS twice, along with CSX. Yeah, I just switched the phones, Terry. Oh, I thought he left the stream. No. Yep. Every train I got on every train I have, every Canadian Pacific I got was on CSX this year, except for two, because I got the sand train on an NS, trailing on an NS, sand train on NS, and then I got a CP trailing on an NS intermodal, but that was it. I love the NS. Is that the only CPs we have on us on it's on other than the yep, just the intermodal on the CSX tracks, and then I did get CP trailed twice on Norfolk Southern, and so did CSX. I got CSX twice trailed twice on an NS, and I got CP units twice on an NS. Oh wow. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I did not get no Union Pacific powers on NS, but I did. But there was three times on CSX. Was a one was a two of them in Erie and one at Newcastle. Now today's Wednesday that Terry can take the garbage out. Yeah, he said yesterday. He said on yesterday's stream. He said he's thinking today was Wednesday or yesterday was Wednesday and today was Thursday. But but he got the days right now. Okay, thank you. That meant we'll get Mario on so as Terry gets back on the chat. Do you have did you say which engine we don't have on the OC&T this year? Just the Alco 85. That's the only one. I got the CN units, a former CN units on OC&T, and we did get the Alco 75 between freight trains and passenger trains. That's it. Yep. I mentioned yesterday that I caught Jeremy about three times last year, or I mean earlier this year. I got one on a school run and two of the regular season runs. That was it. I didn't get any. I didn't get any special trains on OC&T this year, except for the one Santa Claus run. I was supposed to get two Santa Claus trains this year, but I did la- I did that day. I did the one I did that day. Yeah. Uh-oh, here comes. Yep. Hello, Fluffy. Welcome to the live stream. Haven't seen you on there in a while. Yep. I love that profile. That's on Puppy. We won't be. Oh, Terry's back. All right, welcome back, Terry, to the live stream. Oh yeah, I gotta get Mario on. Yeah, yes, thank you. We've seen one today. We've seen two Mario Builder clips today. Yeah, uh, I gotta see that tractor pull from Linesville in a coming up after a while. Okay. Okay. So there'll be no premieres this week for the train channel for that camera version. No. Maybe next week. Maybe next week we'll see. I want to get at least get a few Railfannings in before the year ends, as well as before before it gets too cold. I did once before on a few months I didn't go out Railfanning one winter or a couple winters just because of that cold weather. And I want to start with that one from yesterday. I know there's two of the. I found the right there. Yep, there it is. Oops. Stay on brand across every platform. Keep your branding consistent for all designs in a few clicks. The only Mario I played today was regular Mario 64. That was as well as the warped worlds today. That was it. Warped. That was all the Mario today. I gotta finish up the ninth course coming up along, and then I gotta do these. And I might gotta do these like 2 courses. Then I might do like maybe 1 or 2 Mario builders. Then we'll be done Mario playing tonight. I think Terry can hear that Bubble Battlefield music. Did you get with the West? Did you say the only Western New York we got was in Meadville? Yep, just Meadville only this year. Just Meadville. I didn't know no Railfanning for Western New York. No Railfanning this year for Venango County except for early this year. A lot of trees in this course. Yeah, it's all bubbly trees in this one. Let's see that other one. I like that. They got another Womps Forest memory again today. They had one last year and now again this year. Why should I be framed? I only got like 4 trains, or I got 5 trains only in Edinburgh, and I got 4 of them on a camera version, and 1 with just live. I got 1 train live only without the camera version, though. I can hear more than just Mario. You can hear the throbs, you can hear the womps, and all that right there. No, I'm going like the womp. No, this is not the rough one. Yep, it was only the Alco 75 and Canadian National units was all we got for the OC&T. But we did not get the Alco 85 on the OC&T though. And there's no, the only freight did not go by is the open gondola car on the end of the passenger train because I think Jeremy said early this year that they're doing some maintenance on that. Is it in the freight yard, the 85? Yeah. No, it's in the no, it's in the excuse me. So the only things we did for the trains was, and also by the way, I gotta thank also too, I gotta thank um the Lake Sharp Museum for being part of Jeffrey the Train Channels this year, for getting the um for having me truck having me take a look around the museum, as well as putting me as well as putting me in one of the locomotives in the at the OC and I mean at the Lake Sharp Museum. And also I gotta thank Terry, who's on the live chat, for sending the pictures to Facebook. And also I gotta also the footages on on your on your YouTube page. His channel's on there, the top watch list. Yep, along with Blaine Hawks and Paul and Jeremy's in there. That's it. Oh wow. Yeah, that was it. Blaine Hawks, Terry, Jeremy, and Paul. That's it. And also, I gotta thank the OC&T for having our special train ride edition of Jeffrey the Train Channels for the second straight year. Actually, it was a third straight. Actually, it was a third straight year we had the special train ride editions. I did one in 23, 24, and again this year. I couldn't close it on the live stream the first time, but I did the last two times, yeah. One was like on a Wednesday edition, and then last year and this year was on a Saturday. I did two Railfannings this year on a Sunday. I got the or three, I beg your pardon, three Railfanning days this year on a Sunday, and all of them been a passenger train. I got and light powers and a Santa Claus run this year. Like two regular season runs I did on a Sunday and a Santa Claus run I just got a couple weeks ago. Is are they approaching the 1 hour right now? Is there any more live streams coming up after this? Yeah, I gotta go live on regular after this because we have an Operation Weather Change coming up. Out of all the CSX trains, I know we already asked you that yesterday. Out of all the CSX trains, did you catch um 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 CN? Yes, I got two Canadian nationals on CSX this year, and both times are on a tanker train. And both times are in New York. I think. And did you get what about geometry trains on CSX or NS on Norfolk Southern in Ohio? Yes. I didn't get I did not get any geometries on CSX, but I did get one on NS though. And do we have CN or Besmer? I didn't get a CN this year for the Besmer tracks, but I did get two Besmer trains this year. One had a box car. One was a very short local, had a box car behind the power only. And then second time I just got the gondolas. Only the gondolas on that one. I didn't get no black hopper trains on the Canadian National. No CN black hopper trains this year. But I did get two Besmer trains this year. The Besmer or the Besmer boxcar train, and then 2 months later I got the black hot or yeah the gondola. I got the gondola train. I think that's the second time I ever got the gondola train on a Besmer on Besmer. Let's go find some Mario on Project Lone Play. I think is what it or Long Play it is. Yeah. Said no black hoppers on CN. Not this year. No. The only Canadian national power I got this year is on CSX. That was it. I didn't get any CN on NS, but I did get a CP once. We're not here. We're heading to bed. All right. All right, Jeremy. Have a good night. We have not heard much from you anyway. Yeah. I got it. I can't. Uh, the only streams we're going to be doing tomorrow and Friday is to close it up for this week. And then next week, we're going to be streaming Monday to Thursday. But Monday, we're going to stream a little early because I want to watch I got to watch the football game. And I'll let you know, not going to be like tonight or tomorrow, but I will on Friday stream, I will. But not tonight. Not tonight, so. No, not tonight's or tomorrow's. I gotta get a pair of socks on after this live stream here, and then I gotta get regular come on in a bit for the Operation Weather Change. Excuse me. We're not going to do the countdown stream because I'm going to be doing another stream after this here. Because we're going to keep streaming until probably 10 or between 10:30. I might keep streaming until like 11 o'clock tonight on regular. And then we'll pick it up where we pick up from this, between this and the train channel for the I'm gonna check there, see if there's an Operation Weather in here or not. If there is, I'll on my second phone. And I'm gonna also to message Jeremy while we're thinking of. Might as well. Yeah. Yeah, we have a. Yeah, we're gonna have an operation weather we're gonna do here coming up in just a few minutes right here on regular. Nobody's at the chat yet. Oh, I want to go ahead now and message Jeremy. Yeah. Then I'm gonna before we. Did the crack gotcha? Okay. Yeah, regular's gotta go. Yeah, regular's gonna stream here after this because I got an operation weather we gotta do here today. We got it coming up in a moment. What are we doing here now? Oh, I want to message Jeremy. That's right before we get off here. We're not gonna message Terry yet because I gotta regular's gonna stream here. Yeah, we're just about. Well, Jeremy's gonna get off here, and then regular's gonna stream in a couple minutes for the because we have an operation weather change. We're gonna keep streaming on the next one till 11 o'clock. Not this, but the next one. Not the train channel, but regular is. And also make sure there's no premiere for this camera version, but the camera version of the OC&T grain hopper train will be on tomorrow, not tonight. Yes, go ahead and start the countdown, Terry. Were you messaging who? Terry. Or Jeremy. Sorry, Jeremy. Excuse me. I beg your pardon. We should start the countdown at 9:55. Got a movie coming up this Christmas. Yep, we're gonna get ready to get off right here. We're gonna end the live stream right here on the train channel. So, alrighty, guys, I'm gonna have to go ahead and end the live stream for today for Jeffrey the Train Channels, and thanks for watching Jeffrey the Train Channels on YouTube. And we'll be back on in a few minutes on regular for the Operation Weather update of the winter weather advisory for Crawford counties around Pennsylvania. Otherwise, everybody else have a good night, and we'll be back on tomorrow at 8:30 to close it out for this week. And this is a 2-part live stream as well. Just like we're doing like we always do here on the train channel. Talk to you guys then as always, and thanks for watching Jeffrey the Train Channels on YouTube, and we'll talk to you guys later.